morning, guys. Welcome to Hannah's Backyard. Today I'm going to take you on a garden tour. The lighting, it was so pretty this morning when I first woke up, but now that I got everything going, I had to take care of the chickens and the horses, the dog, and blah, blah, blah. So the sun's rose a little bit more, so it might be a little brighter than what I was intending for this garden tour. But I'm also going to do some pruning and strapping some of my tomatoes up. Some of them this year, I've never had this issue before, but they're just kind of laying down and then wanting to grow up. So it's time. I just need to start, whatever can reach the trellis needs to be attached to the trellis so it can start going up. Usually I don't have problems with that. Like I said, I just start weaving them through it once they get to the top. But anyway, I'm also going to show you the root bed today because I did get that mulched. I did put a little video on my channel. You can go back and look for that. Just what it looks like, but I'll show you an update on the potatoes. And then I also, well, when we get there, I'll tell you about it. So here in the front, the only issue I'm having is my carrots did not do well. So I'm probably going to re-sow them. And I also think I'm going to plant some lettuce. I know it's getting a little towards the hotter part of summer, but I figured, what the heck, I have a whole bunch of packets that someone gave me for free. So I need to get some started and just try it. I've never grown lettuce before, but this year I have more greens with my kale, and I got some collard greens and Swiss chard out back by the chickens, just in a pot. I'm actually thinking of moving the Swiss chard to the front because I don't think it's gonna have enough room in the pot that I put it in with the collard greens. So anyway, enough rambling. Come with me on this garden tour. Okay, so I hope you can see this. This one is not tall enough to be strapped up, but I can come through and start pruning. I take off, so once it gets to the trellis, everything below comes off, but we're not quite there yet. So for right now, I'm not going to be too extra picky. I'm just pruning off the suckers. That would be a sucker. I hope you can see that right there in between. So I will eventually get those off, but that's what I'm going to do for now. Okay, so here is technically, I'm not sure what week, but week number 1. Well, I guess last week I had everything planted, so this would be week 1, like total, so of all the seeds, everything being in. So here I have all, oh, okay, I was gonna yell at my dog. A bunch of little zinnias coming up. And I did transplant my cucumbers that I had in the house, and I didn't harden them off very well, and then we had a 90-degree day, so they look a little crispy. So I'm probably gonna pop more seeds in, and they're not coming up, the ones I did. Over here there are a couple little bitties coming up here. I don't know if you can see them. There we go. So I got more zinnias coming up there. And then the peppers are finally starting to get some more growth on them. Everything was a little slow. We had a lot of cool weather. So cabbages are looking really good. The dinosaur kale, I do have something kind of munching on it. Over here, tomatillo. It's actually doing really good, and I keep pulling off the blossoms. And this is my mystery tomato. I'm thinking it's a Roma, just from what it's looking like. But I guess I'll find out. And then the other tomatillo. Pumpkin. There's a little plant, and I got another seed coming up. Nothing over on the end yet. And nothing on this side yet. Oh no, actually there is. Little one's coming up. It just popped up. The tomatoes. My peppers. Starting from seed, they look pretty good. And like I said, everything was really cold. And it's just now, even today, the high is only 70 something, but occasionally we'll get this 90-degree day that pops in. I didn't trim this one up yet. And we had a 40-mile-an-hour wind the other day. Well, that's doing pretty good. That's the Martino's Roma. And here's my celery. It's looking pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can kind of see the stalks. I've never grown it before, so it's a little bit different. And a tomato. Getting there. I need to weed this bed again, but I'm waiting for corn to pop up. And it's been a week. So it's been a dry week. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I've never had such bad luck with seeds popping up. But it's only been a week. Maybe I need to water. I got a significant amount of rain the night after I planted. So I thought for sure that would water them in and help start getting seeds pop, but I'm not seeing one. The summer squash here, this was actually producing a squash, and I pulled that off, and it's breaking because I really want it to, you know, the plant to get better, bigger. Cauliflower. Nothing popped up out of that yet. Cauliflower looks really nice. This stuff is just so big compared to my hand. So I don't think we're even, not quite forming heads. Oh, the cabbage does have little cabbage heads. My dill patch. Watermelon. These actually look like they're doing pretty good. This side, not so much. The little bitty plants, I put them out way too early. Whoops, I just spilled coffee on myself. They died, but I am getting the little ones popping up here. And there's little cabbage heads in there. The cosmos I planted. I'll probably have to thin them out. They're just crazy. They're everywhere. I did put sunflowers. Oh! They're popping. I didn't even look, but do a little bit of weeding there. I got some sunflowers that popped up. Apparently I sowed these pretty heavy. So there's those. Like I said, more weeding. It's an endless process here. Butterscotch squash. Okay, something else is eating my dinosaur kale. Yeah, here's a better view of the dill patch. And then I put cannas in here. Not seeing anything popping up yet from that, and that's been a week. And then honey nut. And I will admit, I have not been really good on watering. Oh, there. Sunflowers popped up. These were the red suns, I think. Broccoli. Oh, yeah. I think it's time. I should be covering these. I got some damage. The Romanescos and then the broccoli, which are about knee high now. They're really growing. Kohlrabies. Right there. They're getting pretty big. Brussels sprouts and kale. Oh, there, my summer squash finally popped up. All this happened overnight, guys. I was just out here yesterday, being all sad that nothing was coming yet. And there's more Brussels sprouts and the kale. Yeah, the carrots here. Look, I have so many volunteer tomatoes. I'm gonna leave that guy there for now. But my carrots are just, I did weed it, so hopefully it'll help, but I bet you I have 10 in the row. So I definitely have to redo that. And then the onions are looking really good. I did fertilize my garlic probably a little later. That's why, I think that's why they were turning yellow. They just needed some more nitrogen. I ended up doing like a fish emulsion. I need to buy some bone meal. Might be a little bit late for that, but I didn't really put manure or anything down last year when I did it, so when I planted these, so I'm thinking that the soil was just a little bit depleted and I never, you know, gave it anything else. So I gotta cut the tulips down and do some weeding. My winter hardy gladiolas are coming up right in the front. I ended up planting more oregano, and then I got lemon balm, marjoram, I think that's how you say that, basil. Everything's just really slow this year, I think because of the cool temps. The thyme's doing pretty well. And then I got another oregano because that one just wasn't doing very good. The mint is crazy. It's all the way out to here. Strawberries. They're actually doing really well. And I was going to use the cocoa bean mulch like I stated on one of my other videos, and I can't find it. So I honestly am probably not going to mulch. I'll probably weed it. And by that time, the strawberries will be thick enough, I'm hoping. So, and here's my flower bed. Bleeding heart is finally getting bigger. I've had it for years. It's never done anything significant. Here's my first flower bloom, iris. And then my roses are really starting to take off. I can't believe how big everything is. So now I gotta get them roses trained to grow up the trellis. I don't know if you guys could see that little dot of water. Anyway, it looked funny. And there's everything. Now we'll go back to the root bed. Okay, so here is the root bed, or the back bed. And these are the potatoes. They really started to grow. Got everything mulched. We've been doing really good. I haven't seen potato bugs yet, so I've been happy about that. Now I'll probably jinx myself. And here I have cannas in this front. I have to weed this. I did not do this week. I try to get out here once a week, but I mean, it is only, well, it's Thursday already. anyway, I'll get to it. And here I have honeydew on this side of the trellis. And I got cantaloupe on this side of the trellis. And then over here in this section, I am going to put corn. And maybe some carrots. I'm debating. So I definitely have to weed this again. But I should probably get my carrots in sooner than later. And I will tell you what, guys. So you can see here on top of the hay, it is all of these little thistle bushes. I dug them out, every single one of them, and they're just coming right back. I'm not sure what to do. How do you get rid of thistles? I dig them out, and I dig them out like a foot deep, you know. And so I think it's all one root system or something underneath here. It has to be, because that's what they look like. It's really driving me nuts. Oh, and I have a few random garlics that grew. I'm not gonna complain about it. Probably plant around them. And I have some dill that came up back here. But yeah, I don't know how to get rid of these thistles. I'm trying everything. Not all the weeds are the thistles, but most of them are. And like I said, it just keeps popping up every time I take them out. They come right back. This is my comfrey. It's doing really well. It's not as big as other years. I mean, I guess it's kind of early, but I didn't clean out underneath it. I didn't take all the old stuff off, so I don't know if that's why, but I'm thinking of spreading some of this over to my front garden. So anyway, not too much to show you back here. Just the potatoes. And then that'll be nice, that trellis, once they all grow up. And then I'll get corn here. So, okay, well, there's the garden tour. I hope you guys enjoy. And look at this beautiful day we're having. As of right now, not a cloud in the sky. Could you ask for a better day? I wish I had the whole day off. But we'll see you guys next week.